Peter Dale's Adventure and Travel's latest challenge is to do every railway service in the UK over many, many years. Please enjoy watching. Hi there, today I am travelling first class on an Avanti service that goes from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. This service goes via Birmingham International and Wolverhampton without stopping and does not go through Birmingham New Street, so it is quite an unusual special route today. The first class area is clean and spacious. There are larger than normal seats with head and armrests, wireless charging, 3-pin and USB. Reservations are electronically controlled. So the plan today is to go from London Euston to Stafford on the Avanti West Coast first class. Looking forward to that. And then from there I'm changing trains to catch the cross-country train from Stafford to Manchester Piccadilly. That part will not be filmed. Looking forward to the first class today. I'm very hungry and thirsty after travelling across London. The train today is on Sunday, 18th of May 2025, London to Liverpool Lime Street service.
Hello.
Hello.
No official first class service today, I'm afraid, because we've got no catering staff, but I'll hand out a few snacks.
First class service because of the lack of staff, no catering or service provided. Not a very good start. Just offered poor quality snacks. So, as you can imagine, I was very disappointed having the first class service today. The Avanti promotes the service very heavily, and considering what I paid with no refunds or offer compensation, it's really not good enough. Having no staff is just not on, is it? I mean, come on. Okay, they handed out some biscuits and a half-full packet of crisps. There's no hot drinks, and just a bottle of water was later offered, which is like a half bottle of water as well. So, nah, not happy at all. So here is the Riddlesden depot. Used to have a lot of allocation of 82s, 86s and 87s. These days it's mainly class 378s and 710s. So it's quite an extensive area, as you can see. And so today we are via the Midlands, going through Coventry, Birmingham International, diverting around Birmingham New Street, so not actually going through the station, over to Wolverhampton, again diverting around the station, not going through the station itself, and it will not stop at any of the West Midlands train stations. This engineering works is scheduled, so it's timetabled to cater for the extra travel time. So yeah, enjoy with me today. There comes the just now is a nice cup of hot coffee. You'd expect that in first class really, wouldn't you? I got water. Now progressing very well up the West Coast Main Line, enjoying the journey now. Currently we are on the Northampton avoidance section. Isn't that long Rugby or something like that? Anyway, it's that little loop that avoids Northampton.
We're now approaching Rugby.
When leaving us here, make sure you have all your luggage and belongings with you, and please mind the step down to the platform.
Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street.
Seems to be going on the West Midlands route via Birmingham International. Hall. West Midlands Railway Station. So that was the A47 back there, running powered onto the M6, cross over the A38M shortly. Looks like we go via Aston Station. Wolverhampton. Now approaching Stafford. Waiting just outside Stafford. There's some engineering racks. Stafford.
Not on the platform, but I recognise the platform.